Hey everybody, I went over 100 subscribers today. Yay! In celebration of that, we're going to crack open a beer and see what the nuts over at everydayfeminism.com have been doing this week. But before we do that, just a programming note. Expect episode 2 of Thingies out late next week. Alright then, once more, boldly into the fray. Let's just quickly peruse everything on the front page of everydayfeminism.com. I'm just going to fly through most of this because I want you to come over and read some of this shit yourself. You won't believe it. I'll hit 4 articles really quickly. And first up, 3 tips to help blacks segregate themselves. What a great idea. Let's see how we go about segregating each other, shall we? Well, our author is a cisgender queer black woman. I like how these fucks over here love the one-sentence paragraphs. You'll see it again and again. Her first one-sentence paragraph of emphasis is, quote, "The work of simply living is a daily struggle," unquote. Well, fuck yeah, talk to any animal and that's gonna be true. Great insight there, genius. Okay, and it goes on, blah, blah, respectability politics. Well, I think her point here is that if you act like a hoe, people treat you like a hoe. And if you're an ignorant fuck, people treat you like an ignorant fuck. If you act like a thug, then people think, hey, maybe you're a thug. Wow, the depth of these revelations. So, if our author was Dear Abby, she would say, quit acting like fucking skanks, morons, and thugs, and elevate yourself. But I have a feeling that this author is going to tell us about how skanks, morons, and thugs should endeavor to learn to love themselves, even though they are despicable in every sense of the word. But let's just see how she gets there. Oh, I see. Blaming the person who sees you for what you are, aka blaming the so-called victim blamer for your own failure to be a decent human being. Okay, but in her words, quote, "This sort of victim blaming causes many of us to adopt oppressive logic as a desperate attempt to save ourselves," unquote. Well, if you want a job, stop twerking during the job interview. Unless you're aspiring to be a stripper, of course. If you want a job as a receptionist or dealing with the public, learn how to speak well. That can help. And if you want a job at all, other than as a pimp or a drug dealer, don't come looking like a pimp or a drug dealer. And if that's too oppressive for you, start your own business. Solved. Next. Yeah, here she keeps complaining about getting a job from white folk. Look, just get a job from black folks if that's what you want, or start your own business. Shocking to say this, but white people have brains. They're trying to make money. They're not asking you to fit in every single way in their business. But if you come to their office looking for a job, put on some modest clothing, be clean, modest jewelry, speak intelligently, and act like you want to be part of the team and treat the boss and your fellow co-workers regardless of their color or their sex with respect. You know, the basic stuff. And if that's too much to ask, then fuck off. Start your own business. I'll hire someone else. I don't owe you shit. I want to make money to provide for my family and to treat all my employees fairly and with mutual respect. If that fucking boggles your mind, then, like I said, fuck off. Thankfully, I'm semi-retired and I don't have to deal with your kind of shit anymore. But anyway, you're just talking about life. If you start your own business, you can make these decisions yourself. If you don't like my clean-cut sons that speak well, work hard, and are cooperative, then fucking don't hire them. Hire whoever you want. Hire the folks that you think are going to be a good fit for your business. For fuck's sake. And look at this bullshit. You fucking liar. Wearing dreadlocks to a job interview is not a problem. Bullshit. Wear your hair how you want. It's not the dreadlocks that are the problem. It's how you do the dreadlocks. If they're tight and neat, they're damn sexy. Loose and dirty and filthy, it looks like a blind seagull trying to make a nest out of bark on your fucking head. That goes for any hairstyle, for every race. So it's not the style with most folks, it's a hygiene or a kempt or an unkempt look. Now there might be some fucking retards that don't like dreadlocks, and there might be some fucking retards in the past that absolutely you could have them under no circumstances. But that is such a fucking rare thing, it's just ridiculous. People are going to hire you. It doesn't matter what race you are. If you look like you got your shit together and you're ready to roll up your sleeves and work and be cooperative, that's going to get you a job. All your fucking race bait and bullshit, that don't help. Okay, let's get to the 3 important reminders for intersectionality fucktards before my brain goes numb. 1. It's only cisgendered, straight, which I think is the same thing, but this author is doubling down on her hatred of heteros. Able, white men that don't have intersectional rights. But everyone else has rights. 2. Always think of people as being part of a collective and at war with everyone above you on the progressive stack. Always punch up, never punch down. Both stupid and boring. This one's actually kind of interesting. Others below you in the progressive stack always have it worse no matter what. So just read this bold type here and you'll see what I mean.
Intersectionality means that we cannot discuss Trayvon's right to walk home in a hoodie in a white neighborhood without considering that many black women cannot walk to the corner store in a skirt in their own community.
Meaning, I guess, that being a black woman and being catcalled is worse than being a black man killed by a gunshot. Well, that makes sense if you're talking about it's okay to shoot a black guy that they think they have the right to stove in your head on the sidewalk because you're part of the community watch. But somehow I don't think that's what our racist author is trying to point out here. Now back to the main page. You know how we're always getting told to educate ourselves? And if you go to everydayfeminism.com, they'll tell you to ignore your education. Looky here, 4 reasons to ignore evidence. And if you didn't get the hint the first time, go down the page a little bit and here's 3 more reasons to ignore evidence. Let's see if we can set a speed record just going through these gems. Well, according to this author, if you're talking with someone that knows less than you, they don't know as much as you and it could hurt their feels. You don't say. So it's best to put on your psychologist hat and try to coddle people rather than make them face the truth. What a great idea if you're dealing with children, but at some point aren't children supposed to grow up? Details, those pesky little details. All right, now we're getting down to the numbers. Reason number 1 not to learn shit. Oh my God, okay, you guys have to shag on over to this article and read this and tell me if this is not his fucking argument. White men have turned everyone else into crybabies. So white men need to continue to let them be crybabies. No one but white cisgendered men should be expected to act like grown-ups. Everyone else gets to act like crybabies. That's his fucking argument. It's like social justice is taking a fucking live hand grenade, stuffing it in your ear, and pulling the pin. It's not mental gymnastics, it's mental suicide. Jesus fucking Christ, this is fucking ridiculous. Women, minorities, LGBT+ are not fucking crybabies. Feminists and SJWs are crybabies. For fuck's sake, you idiot. If crybabies want me to be their therapist, they can write me a check for my fucking time. Otherwise, sit and learn, drool fool, 'cause I will give you a free fucking education whether you want it or not. But I'm not gonna give you free therapy, fuck. In fact, on that point, tell your therapist Tom Sequitur referred you, you fucking drooling idiots. 2. No one is completely objective, so don't even try to steer clear of delusional thought. Repeat after me, you fucking social justice warrior morons. Postmodernism is refusing to wipe because you can't get every molecule of shit off your own ass, so why bother at all? That's your fucking bright idea? That's the level of stupidity your ideology must embrace to withstand its own contradictions, you dim-witted fucks. Point 3. Same as point 1. Fuck, talking in circles, mate. I'm not interested in providing therapy to whiners, so fuck off. Point 4. Same as point 1 and point 3. Nope, not interested in being your therapist. Happy to recommend one for you, though. Okay, next article. Why is it irrational to be rational? See, this is what happens when a grenade goes off when it's sitting right on your ear. But before we get to your count, let me just tell my subscribers, please, you've got to come over and read this article. It's exponentially mental. Point 1. Being rational has no inherent value. Okay, Nietzsche, whatever. Point 2. Rationalism is made to hurt us. Yeah, that's it. It's not a system for trying to arrive as close as we can to the truth. It's designed to make stupid people feel stupid. That's exactly right. Hard to argue with that line of solid reasoning. You are stupid after all. Point 3. We can kill all the smart people with stones. Yeah, only if I leave my gun at home, and I never do. Well, to even out the odds from 1 in a trillion to 1 in 20 billion, I'll give you a little hint. You better arm yourself and learn how to shoot if this is your fucking attitude.